think this thing is on. I feel like this lighting is so, like, ominous. Like, I feel like I'm about to talk about, like, mysteries. But I'm just talking about music. So, y'all ready for this? Okay. Today is all music. I think I might have briefly mentioned it in the last video. Whether or not I kept that part in or cut it out, I don't remember. But it's music today. In honor of Harry Styles' album release day, we're talking about music. So many good albums and artists are releasing music this year already. We've got, I was going to say Joji, but was Joji in 2025? We've got Harry Styles, In Color, I'm sure is releasing more music. Scott Helman, I'm sure is releasing more music. Bruno Mars released an album. Melanie Martinez is releasing music. I was going to go through all of my music. I might skim it very briefly. I'm not giving like a background on every song because I have a lot of music. Like, why am I breaking down every song? If you know the song, you know the song. I have so many concerts lined up already. I have 3. I say so many and it's 3. But with potential artists of mine releasing more music, I see that number probably increasing. I have tickets to go see In Color. I have tickets to go see 5 Seconds of Summer. And I just today got Joji tickets. And I'm very excited. So, oh shit. Hold on, this is... Yeah, basically. Starting off strong, we have the A-Team by Ed Sheeran. Then we have AM by One Direction. Banger. Act Like You Love Me by Shawn Mendes. That's old. That hits. The Green is crazy. Act My Age. Okay, listen. I have One Direction songs on here because they're just One Direction, whatever. Act My Age is kind of a skip. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a skip. Adore You. Love. Afraid of America by Scott Helman. Yeah. Aftertaste, Shawn Mendes. Ain't That Some by Morgan Wallen. Air featuring Astrid S by Shawn Mendes. Once again, those are a couple old songs by him immediately off the bat, very quick. If you're an OG Shawn Mendes fan like I am, then you're gonna know those. We have Alejandro by Lady Gaga, a good one. We have Alexander by Rex Orange County. Love him. Saw him 2 years ago, last year, 2 years ago. Alive by One Direction. We have All I Ask by Adele, banger. All the Good Girls Go to Hell by Billie Eilish. All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. And there's going to be a lot of like TikTok musically trendy songs on here because yeah, I just like music, okay? I don't give a shit if you think it's too overplayed. I have Watermelon Sugar on here. Don't, just don't, okay? I love my music. I don't care how many times it's replayed. When I obsess over a song, I replay it so many times. So a song can never go overplayed in my house, ever. Never. Never. Back to it. All the Way by Headley. I'm going to have a lot of Headley. Do I support the band? Well, it was more so Jacob Hogart. No. Long story short, I love the art, not the artist, for some of the songs I have. Alphabet Boy by Melanie Martinez. Always by Rex Orange County. Beautiful one. Always Been You by Shawn Mendes. Always Remember Us This Way by Lady Gaga. And Bradley Cooper, if you know where that's from. Slave. Amazing by Rex Orange County. That one is amazing. American Girls by Harry Styles. Okay. If you got to this point already, I'm going to need you to tell me your favorite song from that album immediately. So far for me, and I've been listening to it. It dropped at midnight. I've listened to it 100 times already, I swear. It's definitely the Waiting Game. And Pop, I love it. I love Pop. Those are definitely my 2 favorites. Those are my 2 favorites. And from Joji's new album, Pixelated Kisses was a really good single. That one was, I love that one. I'm holding this really weird. Cigarette is so like, Love Me Better is good. I love Past Won't Leave My Bed. I love that one. Dior is good. Yeah. He slayed. Bruno Mars released an album. God Was Showing Off is so cute. I do like Cha 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 and Risk It All as well. Kind of basic answers, whatever. I don't give a shit. Don't care. In honor of actually today's video, I am wearing my Scott Helman shirt because that's my boy. And you can't really see, but Oh, wow. There's an H and it's a house, and it's for Harry's house. My mom got me this, so we have matching ones. And represent. Love my boy Harry Styles. I mean, I have him representing everywhere I go. But yeah, back to it. American Teen by Khaled. Amnesia, 5 Seconds of Summer. Very excited to see them. My favorite songs off of their new album is definitely Ghost, 1000%. And I'm Scared I'll Never Sleep Again. And Start Over. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And Evolve. Evolve is so fucking fun. Angels, Khaled, Angels Like You, Miley Cyrus, easily her best song. A lot of people think otherwise. That's a dig at you, San. Another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. Duh. Another Sad Love Song. Another World, One Direction. Ant Pile, Dominic Fike. Apathy, Scott Helman. Banger song. Aperture, Harry Styles. Apologize, featuring One Republic and Timbaland. Apricot Princess by Rex Orange County. Are You Bored Yet? The Wallows featuring Claro. Are You Listening Yet? As It Was, Harry Styles. Audio featuring Sia, Diplo, and Labyrinth, LSD. I don't know if they still make music, but they actually had a pretty good couple of bangers. The three of them, they go as LSD, which is kind of funny because Labyrinth, Sia, Diplo. They had a good couple songs, and I don't know if they're ever going to do anything again, or yeah, but they're pretty good. Baby Blue by Luke Hemmings. Baby by Me featuring Dio, 50 Cent. Baby Doll by Dominic Fike. Babylon by 5 Seconds of Summer. Back for You, One Direction. Back to You, Selena Gomez. I think I only have that because of 13 Reasons Why. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have so many songs on here from like years and years and years and years and years ago because I've had the same Apple account like forever. So I have a lot of old music. Like I've had to delete some of them because some of them are like so like humbling, and I'm gonna read you a couple of them that are pretty like, okay, bitch, you need to cut this off your phone. And you can laugh at me or be like, actually, you're kind of real for that. Back Together by Scott Helman. Backwards by the Jonas Brothers, fucking banger. Have also seen the Jonas Brothers. Bad at Love by Halsey. I've seen Halsey. Bad Dreams by Teddy Swims. Great. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. That's actually, thank you, that song. I won a music game because of that song. That was the last song, and I'm the one who got it right, and I won the whole game because of it. Yep. Bad Omens by 5 Seconds of Summer. Bad Reputation by Shawn Mendes. Baggy Jeans by the band Camino. Great. The Bakery by Melanie Martinez. The Battle of the Larynx by Melanie Martinez is a banger. I love that one. I will never forget seeing her live with her little sword and the stage was on fire. It was fucking amazing. BB Good by the Jonas Brothers. Be Someone by Benson Boone. Beautiful Girl by Headley. Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. Because I Had You, Shawn Mendes. Because I Liked a Boy, Sabrina Carpenter. Bedrock by Young Money. Beer Don't, Morgan Wallen. Before You, Benson Boone. Before You Go, Louis Capaldi. Beggin' by Madcon. That's a little close to Madcon. Belly, The Grass Stains by Rex Orange County. Love that song. Bellyache by Billie Eilish. Beneath Your Beautiful by Labyrinth. Benny and the Jets, Elton John. Hello, love. Bernstein by the band Camino. Beside You, 5 Seconds of Summer. Best Friend, Rex Orange County. I'll cry right now. Best Part, Daniel Caesar. Best Song Ever, One Direction. Best Tears, 5 Seconds of Summer. Bet on It, Troy Bolton. Better, Khalid. I keep saying Khalid and Khaled. You tell me which one you think it is. I go by both, apparently. Better Alone, Benson Boone. One of my favorite Benson Boone songs ever. Keep shitting on him for Mystical Magical, and he has songs like this that you don't know about and don't check out because you're too busy making fun of him for a pretty alright song anyway. Whatever. Go check out his music. Better Man by 5 Seconds of Summer. Better Off, Elijah Woods and Jamie Fine. Better Than Words, One Direction. Better to Be Loved, Francesco Yates. Beyond, featuring Luke Combs and Leon Bridges. Great, 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 great. Big Deal, In Color. Also great, 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 great. Billy Bossa Nova. Birds of a Feather. Love. Bitches Broken Hearts, Billie Eilish. Very old. Bitter, featuring Trevor Daniel, Fletcher. I could delete that one, don't really give a shit. Bittersweet by Billy. Bittersweet Tragedy by Melanie Martinez. Blame, Calvin Harris and John Newman. I hope you guys cannot hear my dog snoring in the background. If you do, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hope you cannot hear over my big mouth. Let's hope. Blame It On Me by Morgan Wallen. Blender, 5 Seconds of Summer. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Blue, Billie Eilish. Blue Strips, Jesse Murph. Body, Loud Luxury, also could delete, don't give a shit. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. Boot Up, LMI, May, don't know. Boy in the Bubble by Alec Benjamin. Boy Band by 5 Seconds of Summer. Boyfriend by Dove Cameron. Boyfriends by Harry Styles. Brain and a Heart, Melanie Martinez. Break My Heart, Dua Lipa. Bring It Back by Shawn Mendes. Bruises by Louis Capaldi. Budapest by George Ezra. Budapest by George Ezra. Bungalow by Scott Helman, the 10-year ago version. Bungalow, newest version, love both of them. And Burn, Billie Eilish. Burning Up, the Jonas Brothers. Bury a Friend, Billie Eilish. Come On, One Direction. Cadaver, In Color. Cake, Melanie Martinez. California, Scott Helman. Call, Francesco Yates. Call My Friends, Shawn Mendes. Can We Dance? The Vamps. Can't Get Over You by Joji. Can't Imagine by Shawn Mendes. Can't See Shit in the Club, Joji. Can't Slow Down, Headley. Canyon Moon, Harry Styles. Carlos Song, Harry Styles. Carolina, Harry Styles. Carousel, Melanie Martinez. Carrera, Rex Orange County. Castaway. Yeah, Castaway.
Ahoy there!
So sorry, we had to have a little reconnecting. My microphone turned off and it stopped recording halfway through. Castle on the Hill, Ed Sheeran, Cha Cha Cha, Bruno Mars. Cha-Ching, Headley, Change My Mind, One Direction. Change Your Ticket, One Direction. Chasing You, Morgan Wallen. Cherry, Harry Styles. Chess, 5 Seconds of Summer. Chihiro, I think, Billie Eilish. Children, Justin Bieber. Chinese Restaurant, Scott Helman. Chloe, You're the One That I Want by Emblem 3. Choose in Texas by Ella Langley, which I like her music. Okay, listen. I don't can't say I like her music because I haven't checked out all of her music, but I like her voice and I want to check out more of her music. Chuck Taylor's by Scott Helman. Chunky by Bruno Mars. Cigarette, Joji. Cinema, Harry Styles. Circles, Post Malone. Class Fight, Melanie Martinez. Close, Nick Jonas. Closest Strangers, 5 Seconds of Summer. Close to Me, Ellie Goulding. Closer, Neo. Close Off, Rhea May. Clouds, One Direction. Coaster, Khalid. Coffee Cake, Benson Boone. Cold, Chris Stapleton. Someone else I'd also really like to listen to because his voice is just so good. I have a couple of his songs, but I would love to listen to more of his music. And that's one thing I need to do more often. I need to actually look and listen to someone's music and not just say I love their voice. I need to actually dedicate it. It's a lot of dedication, listening to a new artist though, and catching up on their lore, and now you're committing to more money spent on artists, whether it's music or vinyls or concert tickets or merch or Cold-Blooded, Khaled, Cold Heart Killer, Leah Marie Johnson, Cold Water, Major Lazer, Colors, Halsey, Very Good. Come Back as a Redneck by Morgan Wallen and Hardy. Come Get Her by Rich Rivard. Come Out and Play, Billie Eilish. Come Through, Jeremy Zucker. Coming Up Roses, Harry Styles. Company, Complete Mess. Company by Justin Bieber. Complete Mess by 5 Seconds of Summer. Conceited by Lola Young is fucking amazing. Confidence by Ocean Alley. Confident by Justin Bieber. The Contortionist, Melanie Martinez. Control by Halsey is also very good. Cool by the Jonas Brothers. Cooler Than Me by Mike Posner. Copycat by Billie Eilish. Corduroy Dreams by Rex Orange County. Country Ass Shit by Morgan Wallen. Cover Girl by New Kids on the Block. That's my mom's band. I got her tickets to go see them a couple summers ago. It was for Christmas. Yeah, it was so much fun. Cover Me Up by Morgan Wallen. Cowgirls, Morgan Wallen. Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. Crazy by Shawn Mendes. Crazy Eyes by Morgan Wallen. Crazy for You, Headley. Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen. A lot of crazies. Cruel Summer, Taylor Swift. One of the few songs I like by her. Love that one. Cry by Benson Boone. Cry Baby by Melanie Martinez. Cry, Cry, Cry by Scott Helman, the 10-year version. Cry, 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 Scott Helman, recent. Curfew by Rex Orange County. Daisies by Justin Bieber. One of my favorites from his new album. Damage by the band Camino. Dance No More by Harry Styles. Dance to This by Troye Sivan. Dance With Me, Bruno Mars. That one's a good one. Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. Always think about his X Factor performance. So cutesy. Dangerous by Morgan Wallen. Dangerously by Charlie Puth. Daphne Blue by the band Camino. Dark Red by Steve Lacy. Dark Till Daylight, Morgan Wallen. Daydreaming, Harry Styles. Daylight, Harry Styles. Dead Right Now by Lil Nas X. That concert was the funniest thing ever. I still can't believe that was a thing. What do you mean? I went to a Lil Nas X concert? That was so random. The most random thing ever. Dead to Me by Melanie Martinez. The Dealer, Morgan Wallen. Death, Melanie Martinez. Death of a Hero, Alec Benjamin. Death Wish Love by Benson Boone is such a beautiful song. Oh my god, I love that song. I think he made it for the Twisters movie or whatever. Ugh, I love it. Demons by Joji. Detention by Melanie Martinez. Devil in a Dress, Teddy Swims. Love that one a lot, actually. Devotion, Justin Bieber. Diana, One Direction. Didn't I Blow Your Mind? New Kids on the Block. Die First, Nessa Barrett. Die For You, Joji. Die For You, The Weeknd. Die in Your Arms, Justin Bieber. Die on This Hill, Sienna Spiro. She's also really good. Her voice is good. I would definitely check out a lot more of her music. I've only seen like 2 or 3 songs because of TikTok, and they're really good. She's got a set of lungs on her. Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. The Diner, Billie Eilish. Dior, Joji. Disney Princess, Melanie Martinez. Distance by Jack and Jack. Yeah, if you know, you know. Like, yeah. Dive, Ed Sheeran. DJ God Has Fallen in Love. Usher, DNA, Leah Marie Johnson. Do I Want to Know by Arctic Monkeys. Do Re Mi, Black Bear. That one could go. Like, that's crazy. Does He Know? One Direction. Dollhouse by Melanie Martinez. Don't by Bryson Tiller. Don't Be a Fool, Shawn Mendes. Don't Forget Where You Belong, One Direction. Don't Give Up on Me, Andy Grammer. Don't Stop, 5 Seconds of Summer. I used to love that song. Oh my god, the fucking music video of them all in their little, like, superhero suits. Oh my god. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Don't Talk to Strangers by Headley. Don't Tell Him, Jeremiah. Don't We, Morgan Wallen. Done For Me, Charlie Puth. The Door, Teddy Swims. Dostoevsky, Scott Hellman. Double Take by Edge Hill. That song is literally an ad on Instagram. I've seen it and then I never downloaded it. And I was driving. Well, I wasn't driving, but San was driving one day, and we were driving to my grandmother's house, and this song comes on, and I was like, I know this song. Wait a minute, it's the fucking video of the kid falling in front of the elevator. And we just had like it was so funny. It was like, and then I eventually downloaded the song, but it was so funny. Drag Me Down, One Direction. Drama by Rex Orange County. Drama Club by Melanie Martinez. Dream by Shawn Mendes. Dreams, Fleetwood Mac. Drinking Till It Does, Morgan Wallen. Drive, Scott Hellman. Driving by DWLLRS. I don't even know what that is. I might know it if I listen to it. Drunk in My Mind, Benson Boone. Love that one. Definitely my favorite off that album. Dying Man, Morgan Wallen. DYKILY by Joji. Dynamite, Tayo Cruz. Like, yeah, obviously. Easier by 5 Seconds of Summer. Easily by Bruno Major. Ego by Halsey. Eleanor Rigby by Cody Fry. Electric, Alina Baraz featuring Khaled. Emails I Can't Send, Sabrina Carpenter. Empty Heart-Shaped Box by Benson Boone. Empty Wallets, 5 Seconds of Summer. End of the Day, One Direction. End of the Road, Boyz II Men. End Up Here by 5 Seconds of Summer. English Love Affair by 5 Seconds of Summer. Ever Since New York by Harry Styles. Evergreen by Scott Hellman. 2 versions of them, apparently. Evergreen by Amar Apollo. Every Time Drive by Scott Hellman. Fun fact, I'm in that music video. Go check that out. Every Way, Rex Orange County. I'll cry right now. I don't want to talk about it. Everybody Talks, Neon Trees. Love. Everyone's a Star, 5 Seconds of Summer. Listened to that song today, actually. Saw the music video. Loved it. I mean, I already knew I liked that song, but I don't think I watched the music video before. I'm not going to lie. It's good. Everything About You, One Direction. Everything Has Changed, Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran. That's a very good one. Everything I Didn't Say, 5 Seconds of Summer. Everything I Love, Morgan Wallen. I had like a really big Morgan Wallen summer a couple years back, and I really liked his music, and yeah, that was like a good summer. Everything I Wanted, Billie Eilish. Everything Sucks, Scott Hellman. Evil, Melanie Martinez. Evolve, 5 Seconds of Summer, banger. Exchange, Bryson Tiller. Exes by Tate McRae. Eyes Are Closed, Morgan Wallen. F-150 by Dixon Dallas. If you look that up, don't look it up when you're with anyone or your volume's loud. Face to Face by Rex Orange County. Fade to Black by Joji. Fairy Soiree by Melanie Martinez. Fallen All on You, Shawn Mendes. Falling, Harry Styles. Falling, Trevor Daniel. Falling Apart, Morgan Wallen. Fast Car, Luke Combs. Fat Bottom Girls by Queen. Favorite Crime by Olivia Rodrigo. Field Trip, Melanie Martinez. Finally, Rex Orange County. Fine Line, Harry Styles. Fingers Crossed, Lawrence Spencer Smith. I think we were all a little bit disappointed when that song came out. I kind of have yet to remove that, but I never listen to certain songs on my phone anyway, and I keep. But yeah, Not the same. Fireproof, One Direction. Flights, Jack and Jack. Florida, Dominic Fike. Flower Shops by Ernest and Morgan Wallen. Follow Your Arrow, Casey Musgraves. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song in the most respectful way to say fuck you, let everyone live their life. I love that song so much. Fool's Gold, One Direction, I'll cry. For Crying Out Loud by Phineas. Love that song. Really love that song. For the Nights I Can't Remember, Headley. I sang that song as a talent show when I was in grade 8, 7, and I had the biggest voice crack of my life, and that was embarrassing. For You, Delaney Bailey. Kay recommended that song. Forehead Touch the Ground, Joji. Forever, Louis Capaldi. Forever in a Day, Benson Boone. Beautiful. Fragments, Joji. Friend, Benson Boone. Friends, Chase Atlantic. From and Dining Table, Harry Styles. Front Desk, Hotel Ugly. Funhouse, Pink. Garden Life by Luke Hemmings. Gaslight by Scott Helman. Love. Gasoline by Halsey. Generation Y by Conan Gray. That's when I knew Conan Gray. I don't keep up his music now, but that's when I knew Conan Gray, by the way. Genesis, Morgan Wallen. Genius, LSD, back to LSD. Getting Older, Billie Eilish. Ghost, 5 Seconds of Summer. Ghost of You, 5 Seconds of Summer. What's with them and making bangers with Ghost in their titles? What is with that? Because those are two of my favorite 5 Seconds of Summer songs ever. Like, so good. Like, those are good songs. Ghost Town, Benson Boone. Give Me Love by Joji. Girl Almighty by One Direction. Girls Like Girls, Hayley Kiyoko. Give Me Everything, Pitbull. Give Me Love, Ed Sheeran. The Giver, Chappell Roan. Glamorous, Fergie. Glimpse of Us, Joji. Glitter, Benny. That was also like a TikTok song, no? I think. Yeah. Glued, Melanie Martinez. Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac. God Was Showing Off, Bruno Mars. God's Country by Blake Shelton. Golden by Harry Styles. Golden Hour by Jake. Gone, 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 Philip Phillips. Oh my god, this is like nostalgia. A lot of this is like you're throwing me back. Good Girl Gone Missing, Morgan Wallen. Good Girls, 5 Seconds of Summer. Good Lookin' by Dixon Dallas. This goes hand in hand with F-150 by him. Beware. Good Luck Babe, Chappell Roan. Good Problem, Scott Helman. My favorite, 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 favorite song ever by his. Ever, ever. I love that song so bad. Goodbye by Billie Eilish. Goodbye's Been Good to You, Teddy Swims. Another good one. Gotta Be a Reason, Alec Benjamin. Gotta Be You, One Direction. What's with everyone hating that song? I used to love that song. That was literally one of my favorite songs by them ever. I don't know why everybody hates that song. Whatever. Grape Juice by Harry Styles. Graveyard by Halsey. Gravity, John Mayer. The Greatest, Billie Eilish. Greedy, Tate McRae. Green Light, 5 Seconds of Summer. Grow Old With You, Adam Sandler. From The Wedding Singer. The Wedding Singer. Growing Up's Getting Old, Teddy Swims. Guitar Song by Rex Orange County. Gunnin' by Headley. Beautiful song. Habits, Say Hi by Tovlo. Had It by Morgan Wallen. Half a Heart, One Direction. Hallelujah, Shawn Mendes version. Haley's Comet by Billie Eilish. Hammer to the Heart is Good by Teddy Swims. Hand in My Pocket, Scott Helman's version. Very good. Hang Ups by Scott Helman. Hangin' Tough by New Kids on the Block. Happier, Olivia Rodrigo. Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish. Happily, One Direction. Happiness, Rex Orange County. I'll cry. Happy Hanukkah by Walk Off the Earth and Scott Helman. The only reason I have that is because Scott Helman's in there. Has Just Begun, The Band Camino. Hates Me Yet, 222, The Band Camino. Haunted, The Band Camino. He's Mine, Moken Steph. I'm probably pronouncing some of these wrong. My bad. Head in the Clouds, Baby Jake. Headlights in Color. Headlights at Blackbird Studios in Color. Headphones by Headley. Heart Attack, One Direction. Heart of Gold, Shawn Mendes. Heartache on the Big Screen, 5 Seconds of Summer. Heartbreak Girl, Crazy, 5 Seconds of Summer. Heartless, the remix with Diplo, and Heartless, just Morgan Wallen. Heat Waves by Glass Animals, very big throwback, okay. Heather by Conan Gray. Heaven, Niall Horan. Heaven Falls / Fall on Me by Surfaces. Heaven in Our Headlights by Headley. Heaven's Gonna Wait, Headley. Heavy, Shawn Mendes. Hell at Night, Big X The Plug and Ella Langley. That song is like an ongoing joke between my dad and I, because there was like a time I came down, he introduced me to the song, and he just kept asking, hey, have you seen the song? Have you heard the song? Have you heard the song? And he literally still does it, and it's almost a year later. Hello by Headley. Hello Love, Benson Boone. Hey Angel, One Direction. Hey Everybody, 5 Seconds of Summer. High School Sweethearts, Melanie Martinez. One of my favorite songs on the album. Higher, Shawn Mendes. The Hills, The Weeknd. History, One Direction. Oh Hey, The Lumineers. Hold Me While You Wait, Louis Capaldi. Hold On, Jonas Brothers. Hold On, Shawn Mendes. Holiday Road in Color. Holy Grail by Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake. A banger. Home, Philip Phillips. Another good one. Honest, Shawn Mendes. Honey by Halsey. Honey by Kalani. Hope That's True, Morgan Wallen. Hopeless, Khaled. Horses to Water, Joji. Hostage, Billie Eilish. Hotel California, Joji. Houdini by Eminem. House Key, Scott Hallman. House of Memories, Panic at the Disco. How to Love, Lil Wayne, love that one. Hush Hush, the band Camino. I by Lil Skies. I Ain't Coming Back, Morgan Wallen and Post Malone. I'm Not a Woman, I'm a God, Halsey. I Didn't Change My Number, Billie Eilish. I Don't Even Know Your Name, Shawn Mendes. I Don't Want to Waste My Time, Joji. I Found You, James Bay. I Got Better, Morgan Wallen. I Hope, Gabby Barrett and Charlie Booth. I Hope You're Miserable Until You're Dead, Nessa Barrett. I Just Might, Bruno Mars. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Shawn Mendes and Camila. I Love You, Billie Eilish. I Should Have Kissed You, One Direction. I Spent Too Much Time in My Room, The Band Camino. I Think I Like You, The Band Camino. I Think I'm in Love by Kat Dahlia. I Want to Be the One You Call, Benson Boone. Love that one. One of my favorites off that album. I Want to Be Yours, Arctic Monkeys. I Want to Fuck You, Snoop Dogg featuring Akon. I Want, One Direction. Give this, give that low kiss, take it back. We might be doing some swaps a lot throughout this because both my bikes are dead and I'm gonna be swapping between them. So, yeah. Where were we? I Want to Break Free by Queen. I Want to Write You a Song, One Direction. That's the same corniness as Act My Age, I fear. I'm so sorry. I Want You in Color, a beautiful song. Love that song. So excited to hear it again. I Want You Live by In Color. I Wish, One Direction. I Won't Let You Go, Darling by Headley. I Would, One Direction. I'll Be Loving You Forever, Kids on the Block. I'll Be With You, Headley. I'll Find You, 5 Seconds of Summer. I'll Make Love to You, Boys to Men. I'll Never Love Again, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Once again, if you know, you know. I'm a Little Crazy by Morgan Wallen. I'm Scared I'll Never Sleep Again by 5 Seconds of Summer. One of my favorites on that album too. I'm Still Your Boy, Luke Hemmings, Love. I'm the Problem, Morgan Wallen, also Love. Icebox, Amorion. IDGAF by Dua Lipa. Could Get Rid Of. I Don't Want to Be You Anymore by Billie Eilish. If I Can Dream by Elvis Presley. If I Can't Have You, Shawn Mendes. If I Could Fly, One Direction, that one's beautiful. If It Only Gets Better by Joji. If Walls Could Talk by 5 Seconds of Summer. If We Have Each Other, Alec Benjamin. If You Can't Hang by Sleeping with Sirens. If You Want It, Rex Orange County. If You Are Mine, Morgan Wallen. Illusion, One Direction, Love. Ilo Milo by Billie Eilish. Imagination, Shawn Mendes. Impossible, James Arthur. In Between, Shawn Mendes. I love that song on that album, big time. In My Blood by Shawn Mendes. In My Head by Ryland James. In the Stars by Benson Boone. Independence Day, 5 Seconds of Summer. Indigo, Sam Barber. Industry Baby, Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow, like what the fuck. Infinity by the band Camino. Infinity, One Direction. Insomnia, The Moss, I don't even know who that is, I'm not gonna lie. Intentions, Justin Bieber. Interlude by Morgan Wallen. Into It, Chase Atlantic. Intro, Benson Boone. Intro, Scott Hellman. Intro, Shawn Mendes. Yeah. Invincible by Headley. Irresistible by One Direction. Is There Anyone by In Color. Is There Free Breakfast Here by Hotel Ugly. Isn't That Enough by Shawn Mendes. Love that one. That's also one of my favorites on that one. I Still Feel the Same by 5 Seconds of Summer. It Gets Better, Rex Orange County. It Girl, Jason Derulo. The other day, my mom goes, Jason Derulo. My brother's like, Jason? Isn't it Justin Derulo? Girl, shut up. No, it's not. It Will Rain by Bruno Mars. Twilight Mention. It's Not the Same, Rex Orange County. Ivy by Frank Ocean. Jack and Jill by Morgan Wallen. Jawbreaker by 5 Seconds of Summer. Jealous by Labyrinth. Love that song. Jealousy by Rex Orange County. Jealousy, Jealousy by Olivia Rodrigo. Jet Black Heart by 5 Seconds of Summer. Joey by Concrete Blonde. Juna by Claro. Just a Fool by Christina Aguilera and Blake Shelton. Just in Case, Morgan Wallen. Just Like a Pill, Pink. Karaoke by the band Camino, I love. Keep Driving, Harry Styles. Represent. Keep It Up by Rex Orange County. Keep Me, Khalid. Kick Myself, Morgan Wallen. Kid in Love, Shawn Mendes. Kill Him with Kindness, Selena Gomez. Like, that can go. Like, we're past this time. Killer Queen, Queen. And then I say that, but it's different because that's, like, super iconic. The Kind of Love We Make by Luke Combs. I love that, too. Love that one. Kind of Complicated, Scott Hellman. Kiss Her in Front of You, Morgan Wallen. Kiss Me, 5 Seconds of Summer. Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA. Kiss Me Through the Phone by Soulja Boy. The Kiss of Venus, Paul McCartney and Dominic Fike. Kiss You, One Direction. Kiss You Inside Out, Headley. Kites, Scott Hellman. Kiwi, Harry Styles. Know It All, The Band Camino. No Love, Rex Orange County. Know Me, The Band Camino. L'amour de ma vie, Billie Eilish. La Di Da, Lennon Stella. LA Night, Morgan Wallen. Laser Lights, Rex Orange County. Last First Kiss, One Direction. Last Night, Morgan Wallen. Last Night, The Vamps. Last of a Dying Breed by Joji. Latch by Disclosure and Sam Smith. That song was such a banger. That song was so fucking good. Late Night Talking, Harry Styles. Leave Before You Love Me, Marshmello and Jonas Brothers. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. The Least I Could Do, Morgan Wallen. Leeches, Melanie Martinez. Less Than I Do, The Band Camino. Let Me Down Slowly, Alec Benjamin. Let Me Go, Benson Moon, another really good one. Let Me Love You, Mario. Let Me Love You, Ariana Grande and Lil Wayne. Let You Down, NF. Let's Go, Khaled. Let's Hurt Tonight, One Republic, my favorite song by them. Very good song, underrated. I don't know if many people know that song, but that's a beautiful song. Liar, In Color, Love. Liar at Blackbird Studios by In Color. Lie by NF. Lie to Me, 5 Seconds of Summer. Lies, 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 Morgan Wallen, love that one. Life of the Party, Shawn Mendes. Lifeguard, Scott Hellman. Light Shower, Melanie Martinez. Lighter, In Color, my song that made me fall in love with them. Lights On, Shawn Mendes. Lights Up, Harry Styles. Like Me, Nick and Matt. If you know, you know. Like, I'm sure everyone who's watching this is gonna know because y'all hear from the Sternil Trippers anyway. Like My Father by Jax. Like That, Doja Cat. Like That, Jack and Jack and Skate. Like This, Shawn Mendes. Like To Be You, Shawn Mendes and Julia Michaels. Lilith, Halsey. The Lion, 10 years ago, Scott Hellman. The Lion, now, Scott Hellman. Lips of an Angel by Hinder. Listen Before I Go, Billie Eilish. A Little Bit Yours, JP Saxe. Little Black Dress, One Direction. Little Freak, Harry Styles. Little Rain, Morgan Wallen. Underrated Morgan Wallen song. Little Runaway, Benson Boone. Little Things, One Direction. A Little Too Much, Shawn Mendes. Little White Lies by One Direction. Live While We're Young by One Direction. Live in the Dream, Morgan Wallen. Location, Khaled. Lois, Scott Hellman. Lonely as the Muse by Halsey is great. Long Way Down by One Direction, beautiful. Long Way Home, 5 Seconds of Summer is like nostalgia, it brings me back. Look Me in the Eyes, Rex Orange County. Look Up at the Stars, Shawn Mendes. Look What I Found, Lady Gaga. I have a lot of songs from that movie soundtrack, I cannot lie. And it's not even like my favorite movie or anything. It's just pretty good. Lose Control by Headley. Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Lose You to Love Me by Selena Gomez. Lost by Frank Ocean is one of my favorite songs ever. Like, I could not say a favorite song, but that's one of them for sure. I love that song. And I don't even have like an attachment to Frank Ocean. I just love that song. Lost Boy by Ruth B. Lost Boy by 5 Seconds of Summer. Lost Cause by Billie Eilish. Lost for Words, Rex Orange County. Lost in Japan, Shawn Mendes. Lost in Translation, Headley. Love Again, Broke Down by Headley. Love Don't Change by Jeremiah. Love that song. That's fucking so old too. Love Her by Jonas Brothers. Love in the Dark by Adele. Love in This Club by Usher. Love Me Better by Joji. Love Me Not, Raven Lene. I don't know who that is. Some songs like that I literally don't know on here. I don't know how they get here. I must like a part of it and I never listened to it far enough to be like, oh yeah, I recognize the song. Love of Mine by Benson Boone. Love of My Life by Queen. Love of My Life by Harry Styles. Love on the Brain by Rihanna. Love Somebody by Morgan Wallen. Love You Goodbye by One Direction. Love You Less, Joji. Love Bug by the Jonas Brothers was one of my all-time favorite songs ever by them. That is like throwback. Loved You First by One Direction. Lovely by Billie Eilish and Khaled. Lovely Darling by Benson Boone. Lover by Taylor Swift, but featuring Shawn Mendes, yeah. Lover of Mine by 5 Seconds of Summer. Loving Is Easy by Rex Orange County. Low Life, Future. Loyal, Chris Brown. Lunch by Billie Eilish. Lunchbox Friends by Melanie Martinez. Lying Through Their Teeth by Crooked Kings. Machine by Scott Hellman 10 years ago. Machine by Scott Hellman now. Like, not now, but like he re-recorded it and like gave it the sound of him now compared to his older music. Definitely check it out. Mad Hatter by Melanie Martinez. Maggie Song by Chris Stapleton. If you need to cry because you love your dog so much, go listen to that song. Magic by One Direction. Make It Better by Anderson .Paak. Making Time by Rex Orange County. Man I Need by Olivia Dean. Man and Me by Benson Boone. Man Killer by Headley. Man Made a Bar, Morgan Wallen. Man Eater, Nelly Furtado. The Mannequin Song by Hotel Ugly. Mark My Words by Justin Bieber. Masochist by Thomas Day. Matilda by Harry Styles. Me and All Your Reasons by Morgan Wallen. Me on Whiskey by Morgan Wallen. Meant to Be by Baby Rexha. And Florida Georgia Line. Metal About by Chase Atlantic. Like, that's also kind of corny too. Meet Me in the Hallway by Harry Styles. Meet Again, Scott Hellman. Memories, Shawn Mendes. Memories, David Guetta. Mercy, Shawn Mendes. Messy, Lola Young. The Thing That Started It All for her. Well, no. There was that other song of her, like, laying down in a park singing on her back. I don't remember what song it is right now, but It was before she. Oh, you say that? Yeah. If you know, then you know. If you remember, whatever. Mexico by Headley. Miami by Morgan Wallen. Midnight Memories by One Direction. Milk and Cookies by Melanie Martinez. Milk of the Siren by Melanie Martinez. Mirror, Bruno Mars and Lil Wayne. Love that song. Miss Independent by Neo. Missing by Morgan Wallen. Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. Mwissy Mwissy by William Deslauriers. Moments by One Direction. Mama Song by Benson Boone. Money on Me by Morgan Wallen. Monks by Frank Ocean. Monster, Justin Bieber and Shawn Mendes. I remember when that song came out. Everyone was like, oh my god, they don't have beef. Montero by Lil Nas X. Call Me By Your Name. Moon Cycle by Melanie Martinez. More by 5 Seconds of Summer. More Surprised Than Me by Morgan Wallen. More Than I Can Say, Leo Sawyer. More Than My Hometown, Morgan Wallen. More Than This, One Direction. Moth to a Flame. Swedish House Mafia and The Weeknd. Motorsport by Migos, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Motown Philly by Boyz II Men. The Mountain, Shawn Mendes. Moving Along, 5 Seconds of Summer. Mr. Electric Blue by Benson Boone. Miss All American, 5 Seconds of Summer. Miss Potato Head, Melanie Martinez. Miss Poli-Sci, Paul Russell and Kari. Much Better by Jonas Brothers. Fucking I love. Much Too Much. Rex Orange County. Music for a Sushi Restaurant by Harry Styles. Mutual by Shawn Mendes. My Boy by Billie Eilish. My Future by Billie Eilish. My Greatest Fear by Benson Boone. Beautiful. My Strange Addiction by Billie Eilish. My Thoughts on You, the band Camino. Mystical Magical, Benson Boone. Y'all hate on him, but whatever. Na 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 by One Direction. Natural by Imagine Dragons. Need a Boat by Morgan Wallen. Need You Now by Lady Antebellum. Needed Be by Rihanna. Needed to Be Said by Young Ev. Neon Eyes by Morgan Wallen. Nervous by Shawn Mendes. Never a Good Time, NOTD and the band Camino. Never Be, 5 Seconds of Summer. I love that song. Never Be Alone by Shawn Mendes. Never Enough, One Direction. Love. Never Enough, Rex Orange County. Never Forget You, Zara Larsson and MNEK. I forgot Zara Larsson was in that song. Wow, that's crazy. I guess I did forget you, huh, Zara Larsson, huh? I'm sorry. I know this. Never Had the Balls, Rex Orange County. Love. Never Too Late, Headley. New House, Rex Orange County. New Year's, Rex Orange County. Next Exit, Vacations, like, I don't know. Next to Me, Imagine Dragons. That's probably my favorite Imagine Dragons song. Night Changes, One Direction. The Night We Met by Lord Huron. Nightmare by Halsey. Nights Like These, Benson Boone. No Control, One Direction. No Idea, Don Toliver. No Promises, Shawn Mendes. Number One Obsession by 5 Seconds of Summer is a banger too, yup. Number One Party Anthem by Arctic Monkeys. Nobody Compares by One Direction. Nobody Knows by Shawn Mendes. I love that one. Love that one. Not in Such Park by Scott Helman. Not in the Same Way by 5 Seconds of Summer. Not Like That Anymore by Lola Young. Not Okay by 5 Seconds of Summer. Notebook by Melanie Martinez. Nothing Left by Morgan Wallen. Nothing by Rex Orange County. Nothing But Trouble, Lil Wayne and Charlie Puth. Like what? Nothing Left, Bruno Mars. Novocaine by the band Camino. Number 3 and Number 7, Morgan Wallen and Eric Church. Numbers, Melanie Martinez. Nurse's Office, Melanie Martinez. Nymphology by Melanie Martinez. I will never forget screaming that at her concert and being so stoked that I literally said all of the letters right at the same time. It's fucking hilarious. Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. Old Friends by Scott Helman. Old Me by 5 Seconds of Summer. Old School by Headley. Olivia, One Direction. On My Soul by Bruno Mars. On va s'aimer encore. Once in a Lifetime by One Direction. Also kind of another corny one. 1 in a Million by Rex Orange County. Love that one. One Less Lonely Girl by Justin Bieber. One Life by Headley. One Love by Miranda Strange. One Number Away by Luke Combs. One of These Days by Rex Orange County. One of Those Nights by Shawn Mendes. Literally one of my all-time favorite Shawn Mendes songs, and he's literally said that he's hated that song and he wish he could go by and erase it. That makes me sad. I love that song. One Thing by Lola Young. Hi, I wanna take you on a little ride. One Thing by One Direction. One Thing at a Time by Morgan Wallen. One Way or Another, One Direction's version. Only Angel, Harry Styles. Only Thing That's Gone, Morgan Wallen. What the fuck? Oh, whoa. Only Thing That's Gone by Morgan Wallen. Open a Window, Rex Orange County. Ophelia, The Lumineers. Orange Juice by Melanie Martinez. Origami by Scott Helman. On the Way by Khalid, Black, and Ty Dolla $ign. Out of Love by Alessia Cara. Out of My League by Fitz and the Tantrums. Out of My Limit by 5 Seconds of Summer. Outlaw, Morgan Wallen. Over Again, One Direction. Overpass Graffiti, Ed Sheeran. Pacify Her by Melanie Martinez. Painkiller by Rule. Very good song. Paint by Numbers, Harry Styles. Panini, Lil Nas X. Papa by Scott Helman. Parade Rain by Headley. Paradise by Jack and Jack. Particular Taste by Shawn Mendes. Party Favor by Billie Eilish. Past the Duchy by Musical Youth, Past Won't Leave My Bed by Joji, PDA by Scott Hellman, Peach Scone by Hobo Johnson. A lot of people shit on that song, and I can't lie, I love that song. Penny Lover by Lionel Richie, Perfect by Headley, Perfect by One Direction, Perfectly Wrong by Shawn Mendes, one of my all-time favorite Shawn Mendes songs ever too. I love that song so bad. Perm by Bruno Mars, Permanent Vacation by 5 Seconds of Summer, Picture You by Chapel Roan, Piece of You by Joji, Piece of You by Shawn Mendes, love that one too. Pillow Talk by Zayn, Pink Skies by Zach Bryan, Pity Party by Melanie Martinez, Pixelated Kisses by Joji, Place in Me by Luke Hemmings, Play Date by Melanie Martinez, Please Don't Go, Mike Posner, Please Don't Go Girl by New Kids on the Block, Please Me, Cardi B and Bruno Mars, Please Notice by Christian Leaf. Did you guys know, do y'all know that one? Please just let me know if you know that. Pluto by Melanie Martinez, Pluto Projector by Rex Orange County, I don't want to talk about it, keep moving. Pocket Full of Dreams by Headley, Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, Pop by Harry Styles, yes. Yes, every time. Yes, yes, yes. Possession by Melanie Martinez, Powder by Melanie Martinez, Power Over Me by Dermot Kennedy, Power Trip by J. Cole, Pretty by Scott Hellman, Pretty Little Poison by Warren Ziders, Pretty Slowly by Benson Boone, I love, The Principal by Melanie Martinez, amazing, listen to that fucking song. Some of the Men in Power. Promises by Calvin Harris and Sam Smith. Prove It to You by Chris Allen. Love that song so bad. That's a very old song. I think that's one of the guys. It was either the guy that won. I think he was the guy that won. What was Adam Lambert on? American Idol. Whatever Adam Lambert was on. I think he was the guy that beat Adam Lambert. Pure by Rex Orange County. Queen by Shawn Mendes. Quitting Time by Morgan Wallen, Radio Gaga by Queen, Razor Glass by Pink, Ready to Run by One Direction, Ready Steady Go by Harry Styles, Rearrange My World by Daniel Caesar and Rex Orange County, The Reason, Hoobastank, Recess by Melanie Martinez, Red Roses by Lil Skies, Redbone by Childish Gambino, Rednecks, Red Letters, Red Dirt by Morgan Wallen. I skip a lot of these songs, okay? I just have them because I downloaded the album as a whole. Okay. Rehab by Amy Winehouse, Relapse by Warren Ziders, Remind Me to Forget by Kygo and Miguel. Reminds Me of You by Morgan Whoa. Reminds Me of You by Benson Boone is my song with San. I love that song so bad. Replay by Iaz. Revelation by Morgan Wallen. Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac. Ride by 21 Pilots. Right Now, One Direction. Yeah. Ripple Effect, Scott Hellman. Risk It All, Bruno Mars. Rock Me, One Direction. Rocketeer, Far East Movement, and Ryan Tedder. The Rocks, 5 Seconds of Summer, Rollin' Right Along, Shawn Mendes, Romeo and Juliet, Hobo Johnson, Room for Two, Benson Boone, Rose Colored, Joji, Roses, The Band Camino, Rosslyn, St. Vincent and Bon Iver, Ruin, Shawn Mendes, Run, Joji, Runaway Baby, Bruno Mars, Running for Myself, Zach Abel. I actually came across that song because I was looking for another song and I heard that song. I was like, wait, I kind of like the song, so I just downloaded it. I literally have no idea who this person is. Yeah. Running Low, Shawn Mendes, Running Up That Hill, Kate Bush, SOS, Jonas Brothers, Safe Word, Halsey, Same Mistakes, One Direction, San Francisco, 5 Seconds of Summer, Sanctuary, Joji, Sand in My Boots, Morgan Wallen, Satellite, Harry Styles, Save You Tonight, One Direction, Saved by Khaled, Say Something, Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton. I love that song. Love it, love it, love it. Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur, Season 2, Weight Loss, Harry Styles, See Through, The Band Camino, See You Later, The Band Camino, Sex on Fire, The Kings of Leon, The Shade, Rex Orange County, Shake It, Metro Station, Shallow, Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, She, Harry Styles, She Knows, Neo, She Looks So Perfect, 5 Seconds of Summer, the one that started it all. She Will Be Loved, Maroon 5, She Will, no, whoop, hold on, reverse. She Will, Lil Wayne and Drake. She Will Be Loved, Maroon 5. She's All I Wanna Be, Tate McRae. She's Kinda Hot, 5 Seconds of Summer. She's Not Afraid, One Direction. Shit by Bo Burnham. Yeah, basically. Shoot Me Down, Rex Orange County. Shot Down, Khaled. Show and Tell, Melanie Martinez. The Show Must Go On, Queen. Shut Up and Drive, Rihanna. Shut Up My Mom's Calling, Hotel Ugly. Sick of Being Young, Crooked Kings. Sick of Myself, 5 Seconds of Summer. Sicko Mode by Travis Scott. Like, what are we doing here? Sign of the Times, Harry Styles. Silhouette Man, Joji. Silverado for Sale, Morgan Wallen. Singler Than She Was, Morgan Wallen. Sippy Cup, Melanie Martinez. 6 Feet Under, Billie Eilish. Skate, Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, and Anderson .Paak. Skinny, Billie Eilish. Skinny Dipping, Sabrina Carpenter. Skoll, Chevy, and Browning. Morgan Wallen. Skywalker by Miguel. Skyfall by Adele. That kind of rhymed. Slide by Calvin Harris. Sliding Doors by Rex Orange County. Slip Away by Luke Hemmings. I love that song. Slippery by Migos and Gucci Mane. Slow Dancing in the Dark by Joji. Love that one. Slow Down by Chase Atlantic. corny. Slow Hands by Niall Horan. Slow It Down by Benson Boone, I love. Smack That by Akon, love. Smile by Morgan Wallen, I love that song. Sam makes fun of that song, don't care. Whatever. Smoke Out the Window, Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, and Anderson .Paak. Snap Out of It, Arctic Monkeys. So Done, The Kid Laroi. So What, Pink. Soap, Melanie Martinez. Sober, Childish Gambino. Sober Up, AJR. Social Casualty, 5 Seconds of Summer. Sojourn, Joji. Somebody to Love, Queen. Somebody's Gonna Love You, The Wildlife. Somebody's Problem, Morgan Wallen. Someone Like You, Adele. Someone You Loved, Louis Capaldi. Something Country, Morgan Wallen. Something About Julian, Scott Helman. Something Big, Shawn Mendes. Something Different, Francesco Yates. Something Great, One Direction. Something Serious, Bruno Mars. Somewhere Sweet, Scott Helman, the new version. Somewhere Sweet Live, the old version. A Song About Being Sad, Rex Orange County. A Song About You, the band Camino. Song for No One, Shawn Mendes. Sorry I'm Here for Someone Else by Benson Boone, love that song. Spaces, One Direction, love that song. Sparks by Coldplay, love. Speechless by Dan and Shay. Spiderweb by Melanie Martinez. Stand Up, One Direction. Start Over, 5 Seconds of Summer, I love. Starting Line, Luke Hemmings. Stay by The Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. Steal My Girl by One Direction. Step by Step, New Kids on the Block. Steve, Alec Benjamin. Stick Season, Noah Kahan. Still, Niall Horan. Still Don't Know My Name, Labyrinth. Love that song. Still Going Down, Morgan Wallen. Still the One, One Direction. Stir Fry, Migos. Stitches, Shawn Mendes. Stockholm Syndrome, One Direction. Stole My Heart, One Direction. The Story, Conan Gray. Story of My Life, One Direction. Straight Up and Down, Bruno Mars. Strange Home by Joji. Strawberry Shortcake by Melanie Martinez. Stressed Out by Rex Orange County. Strings by Shawn Mendes. Strong by One Direction. Stupid Questions by The Man Camino. The Subway by Chappell Roan. Sucker by Jonas Brothers. Sucker for Pain by Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, and Imagine Dragons. Suffer by Charlie Puth. Sugar by Brockhampton. Y'all remember that? Sugar Sweet by Benson Boone. Summer Love by One Direction. Summer of 69 by Bryan Adams. Sunday Best by Surfaces. Sunflower by Rex Orange County. Sunflower by Post Malone. Sunflower by Harry Styles. What the fuck? What the hell? First back. Superman by Morgan Wallen. Supernova by Ansel Elgort. Sweater Song by Headley. Sweet Boy by Malcolm Todd. Sweet Creature by Harry Styles. Sweet Dreams by Beyonce. Sweet Tooth by Scott Helman. Swim by Alec Benjamin. Swim by Chase Atlantic. Sycamore Girl by Rex Orange County. The Table by Rex Orange County. Tag Your It by Melanie Martinez. Take Me Home by Benson Boone. Take Your Time, Sam Hunt. Taken by One Direction. Talkin' Tennessee by Morgan Wallen. Love that one. Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars. Tarmac by Joji. Taste by Tyga. Taste Back by Harry Styles. Teach Me How to Love by Shawn Mendes. Love. Teacher's Pet by Melanie Martinez. Love. Teddy Bear by Melanie Martinez. Teen No More by Sub Blue. I used to listen to that song literally before I was a teenager, and I used to like mourn being a teenager before I was a teenager. It was crazy. Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer. Telephone Busy by 5 Seconds of Summer. Television So Far So Good by Rex Orange County. Tell Me by Teddy Swims. Tell Me a Lie by One Direction. Temporary Fix by One Direction. Tennessee Fan by Morgan Wallen. Tennessee Numbers by Morgan Wallen. Test Drive by Joji. Test Me by Melanie Martinez. That Sweater, the old Scott Helman version. That Sweater, the new one. That'll Be the Day by Shawn Mendes. That's the Dream by Shawn Mendes. That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. That's What I Want by Lil Nas X. Therapy by Khaled. Therapy by Rex Orange County. There She Goes by Benson Boone. There's a Field, Daniel Caesar and Rex Orange County. There's Nothing Holding Me Back by Shawn Mendes. Therefore I Am by Billie Eilish. They Don't Know About Us, One Direction. Thief by Ansel Elgort. Think Fast by Dominic Fike and Weezer. Thinking About Me by Morgan Wallen. Was obsessed with that song. This Bar by Morgan Wallen. This Is What It Takes by Shawn Mendes. This Is What You Came For by Calvin Harris. This One's for the Children by New Kids on the Block. This Town by Niall Horan. Thought It Was Love by Ty Myers is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Thought You Should Know by Morgan Wallen for His Mom is also beautiful. Tossed from a Balcony by Mac Miller. Through the Dark, One Direction, Love. Thunderclouds by LSD. Tika by Scott Helman, the old version. Tika by Scott Helman now. Time by In Color, Love. Time Bomb by Zach Gordon. That's actually Greg Heffley, I believe. TN by Morgan Wallen. To Be So Lonely by Harry Styles. To Love Someone by Benson Boone is beautiful, 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 beautiful. To Watch the World Spin Without You by Monrovia. I think I came across this guy on Facebook. and he was like promoting his song, and I feel like it's really cute. Tomorrow Never Dies by 5 Seconds of Summer, Tonight by Jonas Brothers, Tonight by New Kids on the Block, Tonight by Hot Shell Ray, Too Good to Say Goodbye by Bruno Mars, Too Long by Justin Bieber, Too Much to Ask by Niall Horan, Too Sweet by Hosier, Touch by Troye Sivan, Touch Me Like a Gangster by Jessie Murph, Trainwreck by James Arthur, Training Wheels by Melanie Martinez, one of my favorite songs by her ever, Treat People with Kindness by Harry Styles, Treat People with Kindness Behind Me, Treat You Better by Shawn Mendes, Truck Bed by Hardy, True by Johnny, True Crime by Scott Helman, Truly Madly Deeply by One Direction, Trust by Brent Faiyaz, Tunnel Vision by Melanie Martinez, Twang by Mason Ramsey, Two Ghosts by Harry Styles, You Smile by Justin Bieber, Uh-Oh by Tate McRae, Under Pressure, Queen and David Bowie, Undressed by Somber, Uno, Rex Orange County, Unsteady by X Ambassadors, Untitled, Rex Orange County, Up All Night by One Direction, Up Down, Morgan Wallen feature Florida Georgia Line, You Somebody by Kings of Leon, Valentine by 5 Seconds of Summer, Valerie, Mark Ronson featuring Amy Winehouse, Verbatim by Black Bear, that's crazy, Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars, Video Girl by Jonas Brothers, also crazy. Void by Melanie Martinez, Voodoo Doll by 5 Seconds of Summer, Wait No More by Scott Helman, The Waiting Game by Harry Styles, Waiting Room, Rex Orange County, Wake Up by Fetty Wap, Wake Up in the Sky by Gucci Mane, Bruno Mars and Kodak Black, Walk It, Talk It by Migos, Walking Away by Justin Bieber, Walking in the Wind by One Direction, Wallpaper by Spencer Sutherland, Want You Back by 5 Seconds of Summer, Wanted, Hunter Hayes. I feel like a lot of people, now that I feel like I've heard so many people say they know this song, and then I've seen so many people say they don't know the song. Do you know that song? Do you know Wanted by Hunter Hayes? Please let me know. Wanted Man by Vincent Boone, Love, Warning by Morgan Wallen, Wasted on You by Morgan Wallen, Watch by Billie Eilish, Water Fountain by Alec Benjamin, Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. I told y'all it would be in here. I told you. The Way by Ariana Grande and Mac Miller, We Are the Champions by Queen, We Can't Be Friends by Ariana Grande, We Don't Talk Anymore by Charlie Puth, We Will Rock You by Queen, The Weeknd, SZA, Calvin Harris, The Wait by Shawn Mendes, What a Feeling, One Direction. I love that one. That one's like your head's out the window. You're listening to it, literally. What Do You Want, Benson Boone. What I Want, The Band Camino. What I Want, Morgan Wallen and Tate McRae. What Is It About Me by Lola Young is so beautiful. I love that song so much. What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. What More Can I Say, Teddy Swims. What the Hell Are We Dying For, Shawn Mendes. What This Could Be by Joe Jonas. What Was by Benson Boone is another one of my favorite songs by him. What You Can't Have by the band Camino, What's Up by Four Non Blondes, What You Think of Country Now, Morgan Wallen, Whatever You Like by T.I., Wheels on the Bus by Melanie Martinez is also another one of my favorite songs on that album. When I Found You by Francesco Yates, When I Look at You by Miley Cyrus, When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish, When We Were Young by Adele, When You Look Me in the Eyes by the Jonas Brothers, When You're Ready, Shawn Mendes, Where Do Broken Hearts Go, One Direction, another one of my favorites. Where Were You in the Morning by Shawn Mendes, Where'd That Girl Go by Morgan Wallen, Wherever I Go, One Republic, Whiskey Friends, Morgan Wallen, Whiskey Glasses, Morgan Wallen, Whiskey in Reverse, Morgan Wallen, Whiskey, Moneybag Yo, and Morgan Wallen, Whiskeyed My Way, Morgie Wallen. Y'all think he likes whiskey? Let me know. Who Cares by Nope. Who Cares by Rex Orange County, Who Do You Love by the Chainsmokers and 5 Seconds of Summer, Who I Am by Nick Jonas and the Administration, Who I Am by Shawn Mendes, Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen, Why by Dominic Fike, Why by Shawn Mendes, Why Don't We Go There by One Direction, Why, Shawn Mendes, Why Won't You Love Me by 5 Seconds of Summer, Why You Wanna Fight by Bruno Mars, Why Do You Only Call Me When You're High by Arctic Monkeys, Wildlife by Headley, Wildflower by 5 Seconds of Summer, Wildflower by Billie Eilish, Will He by Joji, Wind Up Missing You by Tucker Wetmore, Winter, Khaled, Wish We Could Be Friends, Crooked Kings, Wish You Were Gay, Billie Eilish, Wishful Dreaming, 5 Seconds of Summer, love that one too, With Bells On, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers is my favorite Christmas song ever, With You by Chris Brown, Yuck. With You, Tyler Shaw, Without Me, Halsey, Without You, The Kid Laroi, Woke Up in Japan, 5 Seconds of Summer, Wolves by One Direction, love that song so much, Woman by Harry Styles, Womb by Melanie Martinez, Wonder by Shawn Mendes, Wondering About the Wind, Morgan Wallen, Work of Art, Benson Boone, Workout, J. Cole, Working Man Song, Morgan Wallen, Worth It, Rex Orange County, Zanny by Billie Eilish, Why You Gotta Be Like That by Audrey Mika, Yeah Right by Joji, Yeah by Usher, You and I by One Direction, You and I by Lady Gaga, You Broke Me First, Tate McRae, You Got It, The Right Stuff, New Kids on the Block, You Made Her by Scott Helman, You Make Me Feel, Cobra Starship, You Make My Dreams, Daryl Hall and John and Oates. You Proof by Morgan Wallen. You Say, Lauren Daigle. You Should Be Sad by Halsey. You Should See Me in a Crown by Billie Eilish. You Stole the Show by Sienna Sparrow. You're My Best Friend by Queen. Young American Heart by Benson Boone. Young, Dumb and Broke by Khaled. Young Blood by 5 Seconds of Summer. Your Bartender by Morgan Wallen. Your Power by Billie Eilish. Your Song by Elton John. Yours and Mine by Lucy Dacus. Youth by Troye Sivan. Youth by Shawn Mendes. Yummy by Justin Bieber. Zombie by Young Blood. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation. Is it mark or point? Exclamation mark, exclamation by Billie Eilish, whatever, if you know, you know. 214 by the band Camino. 4 in the Morning by Rex Orange County. 4 Seasons by Rex Orange County. 7 Summers by Morgan Wallen. 7 a.m. by Rex Orange County. 8 by Billie Eilish. 18 by Khaled. 10 out of 10 by Rex Orange County. 12 to 12 by Somber. 1234 by the band Camino. 17 Pink Sweat featuring Julia B. I don't know. 18 One Direction. 18 5 Seconds of Summer. 20 Cigarettes by Morgan Wallen. I love that song. 21 Days by Scott Helman. 24 Hours by Shawn Mendes. 29 by Demi Lovato. 98 Braves by Morgan Wallen. 305 by Shawn Mendes. 321 by Headley. 505 by Arctic Monkeys. 865 by Morgan Wallen. 1994 by Alec Benjamin. 2008 by Rex Orange County. 2011 by 5 Seconds of Summer. And 3005 by Childish Gambino. Holy shit, that was a lot of music. Wow. So yeah, there's a lot of artists on there. My music range is definitely, my taste is all over the place. I like a lot of different stuff. There's a lot of artists that like I like personally, but there's a lot of artists that's like you have to separate the art from the artist sometimes. I just love music so much, and if you don't like my music taste, that's fine. Go listen to your own shit. I'll listen to my own shit. But yeah, music is a really big part of my life. I've always loved music. I love singing. I used to play instruments when I was younger. I can still play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the keyboard. Test me. I literally will. Music's always been a big part of my life. Music has saved my life over and over every day. There's nothing you can relate to more. I love music so much. People who don't listen to music are literally fucking weird. How do you not have a favorite artist? I do. How do you? You don't have headphones and listen to music when you're walking or just doing anything? I don't know. Yeah, music saved my life. I have my tattoo with my treble clef and my semicolon. Music has always been there for me. Happy times, sad times, angry times. Music will never do me wrong. I love music so much. Tell me some of your favorite music artists. Tell me if you knew any of the songs that I listed. Tell me if you hate a song. Tell me if you think one's so corny. Tell me if you saw your favorite song in this video. Comment your favorite artist. Also, comment what you want to see next from me, because I have this idea and now I don't have anything else. And I'd love to hear. I'll probably think of something too down the way. But yeah, I think that's going to be all from me. I hope you enjoyed. Toodaloo. And until next time, bye!